Have you ever been unhappy walking down the beach? Have you ever been unhappy standing under a waterfall? Have you ever been unhappy meditating or walking through the woods? The only thing that we could find that was keeping this guy alive was love. I'm raising my vibrations. By all the cleansing that we talked about, that automatically will raise your vibrations by 25%. People get so used to the same routine all the time. Change it up. Don't touch your phone until you're done with your meditation or your prayer, your spiritual work. That's the best time. When you wake up, don't even think about your phone. Just go straight into meditation. You know, listen to some, you can do meditation, you can do prayer, you can do some affirmations. There's plenty of like really cool affirmations you can listen to. You can put some headphones on and do some 528 frequencies sessions to kind of rebalance everything for the day. Starting your day in a positive way is is everything. I mean, it's just like it's so beneficial to do that. And then look at your afternoons. What are you doing in your afternoons? Are you, stressed out about this, your coworkers, whatever? Just start taking baby steps and start changing up your afternoons, and then start changing up your evenings as well. Evenings, maybe taking some time. I take a break in the middle of the day and meditate for 20 minutes. That calms me down. It gets all this junk and this clutter out of my head that's swirling around, and it's very refreshing. A 15-minute meditation can be the equivalent of 4 hours of rest. So take the time for yourself. You're only going to be more productive. You're only going to be more focused. You're only going to have more energy. So instead of, going to get that venti coffee at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, take some B12, meditate for a while. That's going to pick you up the natural way. Go outside. Another thing that we noticed, we would always ask these individuals or anyone that was suffering from anything, how much time do you spend outdoors? How much time do you spend grounding yourself? How much time do you spend in nature? Nature is amazing to create. Have you ever been unhappy walking down the beach? Have you ever been unhappy standing under a waterfall? Have you ever been unhappy meditating or walking through the woods? I mean, those are the things that the earth and nature are some of the best remedies for happiness. Getting outside, grounding yourself, walking barefoot. We would have everybody go out and walk barefoot on the grass in the morning with the dew, the fresh morning dew. Sometimes even put on a bathing suit and lay down on the grass, or lay down on the sand, or go in the ocean. Spend time with nature in the morning. Walk through your garden. That's what I do. I walk barefoot through my garden and my yard in the morning. Pick some fresh fruit or some whatever's growing and eat it, but just connect with nature. That's an amazing way to start being grateful for what you have, but also feeling that energy and that vibration of nature, which it's very hard because you're in the moment at the time. It's very hard to be unhappy or stressed or anxious or having any negative emotions if you're in that moment. You're in the present moment. You're touching a plant. You're touching a plant, feeling the plant, picking a fruit and eating it. I mean, how can you be unhappy during that 2 or 3 minutes that you're doing that? It's like impossible. Smiling is another easy, effective way to create happiness. I mean, just smiling raises your frequencies and it just puts you in a happy mood. Not only smiling, but laughing. We had a case one time that we were evaluating this guy because we were being challenged. They said, we were teaching that, eventually if you eat all these chemicals and toxins, you're going to get a disease. And they said, well, Lance Armstrong, he got cancer, so he's healthy. So your theory's wrong. And well, we found out about what happened with Lance Armstrong later on, but we said, well, okay, well, that's valid. Let's see if we can find somebody that does everything wrong. And we found this guy. He was like 65 years old. He drank a fifth of whiskey a day. He had been doing this for probably 10 or 15 years. He was a trust fund baby. And he ate donuts and Kentucky Fried Chicken for his meals. That was what he ate. I mean, you at his house, he smoked 4 packs of cigarettes a day. When we went in his house, the walls were like slimy yellow with smoke. Like his house had mold on the air conditioned vents. It was dirty, like it had never. I mean, it was nasty. And he sat in down, wasn't doing any exercise, sat in front of the TV practically all day long. He would like fall asleep on his couch too. We were baffled. We were like, well, how come this guy, he's been doing this for 15 years. How come this guy doesn't have any health conditions? Like this is crazy. So we started interviewing him. And the only thing that we could find, I mean, this guy was super happy. He was one of those guys with the rosy cheeks that's just laughing all day long and just like one of the most joyous, happy person that you come across. Like just smiling. And he would watch shows all day long that made him laugh, or like love stories or something that like brought up lots of love and compassion and things like that. The only thing that we could find that was keeping this guy alive was love, compassion, gratitude, joy, happiness. I mean, the power of that. I mean, that was 17 something years ago. But after that case, it completely changed me because I realized how powerful it is to be in a state of high vibration every day, to be in a state, and not only for yourself to be in that state, but for you to transmit that state to people around you. Even people that are yell at you and are angry with you, or call you names or whatever, it doesn't do any good to come back at them, cussing at them or anything like that. I mean, because then you take on the karma. You come back with love and peace and joy and friendship and compassion. Now, we followed up with that guy, and about 3 or 4 years later, he did end up finally with heart disease, I think, and he ended up with cancer, and he ended up dying a few years after that. So, I mean, at the time, it was very interesting. I think he extended his life. I think that was the only thing keeping him alive. I don't know what happened. Maybe got out of that. There was something happening with the world, but I found out later on that he ended up did die. He ended up dying. So that's not to say you can eat whatever you want, drink whatever you want, all that, and not have an effect on your physical and your mental being or anything like that. But laughter is powerful. These are all free things that you can do. Okay. It doesn't cost money to meditate. It doesn't cost money to go walk around in nature. It doesn't cost any money for you to smile. It doesn't cost any money for you to laugh. That's why they have these yoga laughter. You can pull them up on YouTube, right? It's just like it's called yoga laughter or laughter yoga. And you just, you sit around and just laugh. It's hilarious. Or like people pull up pictures of like babies laughing and stuff, and they just laugh for like 15 minutes. It's therapeutic. It's a therapy it's a powerful, powerful therapy that you can use for unhappiness as laughter and smiling. Talking about vibrations, we are vibrational beings. And when you are around low vibrational people, unfortunately, that can have an effect on your vibration. So that's another reason why we would tell people, please hang around or be around, especially if you're trying to heal, high vibrational people that are going to be giving you, that really good positive vibe and that positive energy. And the same thing happens actually when you start raising your vibrations. When you raise your vibrations, then you have people on that vibrational frequency that come and want to hang out with you. So it's like you team up with people if you're open to it, and you don't have any blocks. And if you understand and you're telling yourself, I'm raising my vibrations by all the cleansing that we talked about, that automatically will raise your vibrations by 25%. Your whole body vibrate. You will automatically move up a couple levels in vibration just by doing the intestinal cleanse, the liver cleanse, the harmful organism cleanse, the chemical and heavy metal cleanse. And by the way, I highly recommend that everybody goes to the globalhealinginstitute.org and goes through the courses that I've put up there. The root cause of disease course, which goes over all the reasons why you may be suffering from any type of symptoms. The power of fasting, if you're interested in doing that. The vibrational healing course, and then the happiness course. The happiness course over there, by the way, we're giving a 30% off. The code is happy30. I'll go over that again at the end. But just wanted to go over that with you, that it is a really good course. Of course, all happiness comes from within, but we're going to be doing, if you are a member, if you've taken any of the courses for the Global Healing Institute, it's my way of like giving back all this information, and you do get access to the Telegram group, the Global Healing Institute Telegram group, where this is the first group that is all positive, right? So I'm sure most of us are members of multiple different Telegram groups, and wherever we're not being censored, wherever the truth is actually available. But I mean, everything that gets posted on there is either political or it's medical based or it's this or that. And, we're bombarded with that all day long. So I was like, we want our channel to be the positive channel. We want it to be the uplifting channel. We want you to be able to come over there and watch videos and teach you. So it's not about you relying on us to be happy. It's about us teaching you how to be happy. The true definition of a doctor is a teacher, not a prescriber. So that's what it's all about. It's like giving you the secrets and the tips, and actually us learning from you. Like, honestly, I've learned more from talking to people in my life than I ever did in medical or chiropractic school or naturopathic school or anything like that. That's how you learn. You learn from people. You just ask them questions. What are you going through? What's going on in your life right now? Ask yourself these questions. Just ask yourself, why am I not happy? And close your eyes, and it'll come to you. What are the obstacles in my life right now? What are you dealing with right now in your life? How do you resolve that? What are some of the options you can take to help yourself improve? Sunlight does dramatic things for your happiness. Just baking in the sun or doing sun gazing in the morning and in the evening, and that's free. So all of those different things between cleansing, because you deserve to live a happy life. I mean, we all deserve to live a happy life. The way you treat others are the way that others treat you. It's just about stopping the grind for a second and just going within and saying, asking yourself these questions and journaling them down. What is it that's causing my stress? What is it that's causing my anxiety? And being mindful, being present in the present moment. So those are, honestly, I do a different methods and try to change it up. Like, I'll do personal development, meditation in the morning, and then throughout the day, maybe throw on some affirmations. And really, I've been liking the Global Healing Institute Telegram group, because people have been posting some really cool things. It's nice to just get a post once that says, you're making a difference in this world, or, God loves you, or whatever it is. It's just, it's positive things that you're seeing with your eyes. It's positive things that you're feeling. The name of the Telegram group is the Global Healing Institute, and you get access to that if you've taken one of our courses. Yeah, and Wendy says a 60-second smile every day is fun too. It is. It is. I mean, we're all here to help each other, really, is what it's all about. You know, everybody has different ways. There's so many different ways to heal the body. And I'll finish up with one other thing that I just thought about that people would say all the time, because we would say, what makes you happy? And they would say, well, I don't have anything. And then we would say, well, what do you do for fun? And so, what do you do for fun? Like, what are the things you do for fun? Like, a lot of people don't even know that. I mean, they could barely even answer that, like travel or I'll tell you, it's good to identify the things, what you might have done for fun in your teens might be different in your 20s, might be different in your 30s, might be different in your 40s. So it's good to kind of evaluate those things that you do for fun and do more of those. You can look, I mean, a lot. I love animals, and that's another thing that just to me it would be very difficult to ever be unhappy petting a dog or petting a cat or being around a horse or an animal. Animals are just amazing for emotional comfort. You know, if you have a dog or if you have a cat, I mean, think about it. They're always happy. They're always happy to see you. Hopefully, you're happy to see them, and you can spend, a moment there. But just looking at some of the things that you do for happiness too. Sometimes it's just as simple as seeing your dog's tail, seeing your dog's tail wag, when you're driving up, and just appreciating that moment. So, if you guys have any other methods that you use. I mean, now you can also do vagal stimulation, cold showers, and that also kind of resets your nervous system. Um, Being confident in your health. Most of the people I talk to say, when are you the happiest? They say, when I feel good. They're the happiest when they feel good. And how do you feel good? You do the things that make you feel good. Detoxify your body, eat the proper types of food, get the proper rest, do the meditation, balance out your life. So sound, yeah, sound is people are posting about sound, and sound is always awesome. Sound is amazing to help you out in many different ways. So I wish everybody the best. Once again, the coupon code for the happiness course is happy30. Please post any comments that you have, anything that you use for happiness. And I tell you what, for this week, let's all really, really try hard to identify anything that might be causing us to be unhappy. Let's keep a smile on our face. Let's be grateful. Let's think about, sending love to all the people that have it a lot harder than we do. And let's get out in nature and let's try to live a happy life. Thank you so much. I'm Dr. Groove, and I can't wait to share some stories and thoughts and whatever you guys want to talk about next time. Take care.